बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। डेयर स्टूडेंट्स, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। डेयर स्टूडेंट्स, ये वीडियो नहायत अहम है क्योंकि इसमें मैं इम्पॉर्टेंट डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट आपके सामने पेश कर रहा हूँ और ये ख़ुसूसन 10th क्लास के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बहुत अहम, अगर वो 5 आउट ऑफ 5 मार्क्स हासिल करना चाहते हैं, 5 के 5 नंबर इंशाल्लाह यही डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट एक वीडियो देख लें और इंशाल्लाह पूरे मार्क्स आएंगे। खसूसन खसूसन लाहौर बोर्ड और अमूमन तमाम पंजाब के बोर्ड्स के लिए निहायत अहम वीडियो है। बनाते हैं जनाब। शी सेड आई एम डूइंग माई होम टास्क नाउ। शी सेड दैट शी वॉज डूइंग हर होम टास्क देन। अच्छा जी, अगर रूल्स सीखने हैं, रूल्स डायरेक्ट इंडायरेक्ट कैसे बनाते हैं, उसके लिए पूरी प्ले लिस्ट है मेरे इसी चैनल पे, इंग्लिश विद सर आसिफुल हसन। तो आप अच्छी तरह से समझ सकते हो। अदरवाइज ये वीडियो सिर्फ इंपॉर्टेंट डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट हैं जो 5 नंबर लेने हैं, तो ये आप अच्छी तरह से याद कर लो। आगे ही सेड आई एम नॉट अ थीफ। ही सेड दैट ही वाज नॉट अ थीफ। ही सेड आई एम वर्किंग हार्ड। ही सेड शी वाज वर्किंग हार्ड। उसके बाद आगे 4 वाला ये है जी। ही सेड आई हैव रिटर्न द बुक्स। ही सेड दैट ही हैड रिटर्न द बुक्स। शी सेड द पेशेंट डाइड इन द हॉस्पिटल। शी सेड दैट द पेशेंट हैड डाइड इन द हॉस्पिटल। He said she will go there. She said that she would go there. Again has 7. She said, I do not agree with you. She said that she did not agree with me. He said to the stranger, I do not recognize you. He told the stranger that he did not recognize me. Again has the teacher said to Muin, I have taught you and your sister. The teacher told the Muin that he had taught him and his sister. She said, you are a lazy boy. She said that I was a lazy boy. She said, I like clouds in the sky. She said that he liked clouds in the sky. आगे है जी 12. He said, I am unwell. He said that he was unwell. They said, our teacher is on leave. They said that their teacher was on leave. She said, I am helping my mother in the kitchen. She said that she was helping her mother in the kitchen. He said, I am watering the plants in the garden. Indirect, he said that he was watering the plants in the garden. He said to me, you are not running very fast. He told me that I was not running very fast. आगे 17. They said we have done our duty. They said that they had done their duty. My brother said to me, you have missed the point completely. My brother told me that I had missed the point completely. ओके जी, उसके बाद है ओके जी, नेक्स्ट है शी सेड आई डिड नॉट गो टू स्कूल yesterday. She said that she had not gone to school a day before. She said he rang me up at 12 midnight. He said that he had rung her up at 12 midnight. She said, I shall never do such a thing. She said that she would never do such a thing. He said, I hope you will not repeat this mistake. He said that he hoped I should not repeat that mistake. आगे है ना, he said, will you listen to me? He asked if I would listen to him. I के साथ should भी लगा सकते हो वैसे यहाँ पे आप. He said, do you agree with me? He said, if I agreed with him. He said to me, what are you doing here looking for? He asked me what I was looking for. She said, where do you live? She asked where I live. She said, is this your book? She asked if that was my book. They said, have you ever visited Murray Hills? They asked if I had ever visited Murray Hills. The teacher said, did you do your home task yesterday? The teacher asked if I had done my home task the day before. याद रखिएगा ये गेस है, इसलिए मैं समझा दे रहा हूँ, जस्ट पढ़ता जा रहा हूँ ताकि आप देख लो। और रूल समझने हैं, डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट की एक्सरसाइजेस सारी समझनी है तो मेरे चैनल पे अलग से प्लेलिस्ट है डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट की, वो सारे देख सकते हो आप। Rihanna said to me, will you stop interfering in my work? Rihanna asked me if I would stop interfering in her work. The judge said, have you anything more to say? The judge asked if I had anything more to say. Raza said, where are you going? Raza asked where I was going. The teacher said, whose is this book? The teacher asked whose that book was. The teacher said, who the author of this book? The teacher asked who the author of that book. Okay, who the author of that book was. नेक्स्ट है जी, द मैनेजर सेड होना था, सॉरी गलती है यहाँ पे, बल्कि मैं मैनेजर सेड ऐसे आएगी. द मैनेजर सेड, how do you propose to solve this problem? The manager asked how I propose to solve that problem. The boy said, what do you want me to do? The boy asked what I wanted him to do. The pupil said, "Where have I eased?" The pupil asked where he had eased. The teacher said, "Who is the next on the list?" The teacher asked who the next on the list was. The teacher said, "Do not make a noise." The teacher forbade to make a noise. Yafir. The teacher ordered not to make a noise. She said to me, "Tell the truth." She advised me to tell the truth. She said to me, "Please lend me your camera for a day." She requested me to lend her my camera for a day. Next day, Janab Roshana said, "Let us finish our work first." Roshana suggested that they should finish their work first. He said to his sister, "Please say something." He requested his sister to say something. The judge said, "Call the next witness." The judge ordered to call the next witness. The doctor said to the patient, "Take complete rest and follow my directions." The doctor advised the patient to take complete rest and follow his direction. Next day, Janab, the mother said to her daughter, "Please tidy up your room." The mother requested her daughter to tidy up her room. She said to me, "Do not waste your time in idle talk." She forbade to waste my time in idle talk. Yeah, she advised me not to waste my time in idle talk. दोनों वे से बन सकता है. Afia said, "Let us go for a picnic on Friday." Afia suggested that they should go for a picnic on Friday. He said to his friend, "Please fetch me a glass of water." He requested his friend to fetch him a glass of water. She said to them, "Let us not deceive ourselves." She suggested them that they should not deceive themselves. आगे है जी 51 बस 70 के करीब है. He said, "Hurrah, we have won the match." He exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. He said, "Alas, I am ruined." He exclaimed with sorrow that he was ruined. He said, "May Allah help me do my duty." He prayed that Allah might help him do his duty. She said to her father, "May you live long." She prayed for her father that he might live long. She said, "May you prosper." She prayed that I might be prosper. Prosper की स्पेलिंग भी गलत है, सॉरी. PROSPER. Okay, the mother said to her daughter, "May Allah bless you with a son." The mother prayed for her daughter that Allah might bless her with a son. Next, as she said, "Would that my father were alive." She wished that her father had been alive. The mother said to her son, "May you return successful." The mother prayed for her son that he might return successful. She said, "What a beautiful piece of art." She exclaimed with wonder that a piece of art was very beautiful. He said, "How well she sings." She exclaimed with wonder that she sang very well. He said, "Alas, we cannot defeat our enemies." He exclaimed with sorrow that they could not defeat their enemies. Next है Janab. She said, "What a pity, you missed that function." She exclaimed with sorrow that I had missed that function. He said, "Hooray, I have won the medal." He exclaimed with joy that he had won the medal. She says, "I hope I am not late." She says that she hopes she is not late. He says, "I want to speak to you." He says that he wants to speak to me. They have said they are waiting outside. They have said that they are waiting outside. You will say she's cranky. You will say that she's cranky. They say we have done our duty. They say that they have done their duty. The teacher will say, "You have done your work very well." The teacher will say that I have done my work very well. She has said she is ready to accompany us to Karachi. She has said that she is ready to accompany them to Karachi. He says, "I have not heard the latest news about her." Sorry. He said that he has not heard the latest news about her. The doctor 74 है जी. The doctor says the patient is still in a state of a coma. The doctor says that the patient is still in a state of coma. The teacher says she has always been a good student. The teacher says that she has always been a good student. You will say he did not come up to my expectations. She will say that he did not come up to her expectations. तो ये जनाब 74 MCQ से याद रखिएगा. ये 10th क्लास के लिए खसूसन नहायत अहम. अगर आप फुल मार्क्स लेना चाहते हैं तो ये एक वीडियो देखें, अच्छी तरह याद करें. रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस, कवानीन और तमाम एक्सरसाइज अगर थारोली सीखनी है तो मेरे चैनल पर पूरी प्ले लिस्ट है डायरेक्ट इंटरेक्ट की, आप वहां से देख सकते हैं. बेस्ट ऑफ लक. अल्लाह आपका हम नासिर हो. वीडियो अच्छी लगे तो लाइक कर दीजिएगा. चैनल अभी सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो फौरन सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिएगा. बेस्ट ऑफ लक. अल्लाह हाफिज.